it's starting to decrease. Number of life sentences in California, though, increased during her tenure as AG. And then this marijuana thing, the marijuana convictions, approximately 1,900 marijuana-related convictions were recorded under Harris's time as the DA when she was a DA of 2004-2011.
Yeah.
And these were later expunged following the legalization of recreational marijuana. Parole violation.
Probably against.
Yes, parole. Yeah, of course she was. Parole violation readmission rate. The readmission rate for parole violations dropped from 16% to 10% under the Back on Track program. So I don't know. It's like they're going to look at some of these things, and some of them they're going to say, "I think these are positive." They won't touch them. Some of them they're going to think they're negative. They're going to get them. They're going to get rid of them. That's the whole point of this. That's messed up. That they can just scrub somebody's public record from existence during an election.
On the fly, too.
On the fly, yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, very, very quick. Like within a few days, you see it's like things are just gone. And your search is completely different from the day before when you type in the same thing and something else completely different comes up now.
Did you see what the reasoning was when they took that photo down of Trump that got, when he got shot and he had his hand with the flag? Did you see the reasoning why?
Yeah, and here comes the blitz, and she doesn't know how to check down. She doesn't have that in the playbook, right? She's in real trouble because when she's exposed
but in real life,
they
didn't have any facial expressions.
So that was the reasoning. Yeah! Fuck you!
So like, who's the guy? I define that as a smile. You know.
From Washington, D.C. to the heart of America, welcome to Mark Alford's American Freshman Congressman from Missouri. Mark Alford, and I...
Yeah, it's that's the thing. That's the whole point of this, right? It's scary to see how much control they have and how bad they can manipulate every single person in the U.S. Everyone, like hundreds of thousands and millions of people that they could just have them believe whatever. You're seeing it again, right? Now you're seeing this whole thing with, I don't want to get sidetracked for too long, but you see this whole thing with Venezuela now.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are we getting involved?
Oil.
Yeah, I know.
Oil.
I know.
Oil. Nothing else, dude. Nothing else. Oil. Not for the people, not for whatever. They don't give a shit about the people over there. U.S. don't give a fuck. They see all that untapped, nationalized oil just sitting there now.
Yeah. So they've got a deal with that opposition party 100%. I guarantee you
100%.
That deal is already signed, stamped, ready to go. All they have to do is take power, and that deal is done with the U.S. Yeah. They're getting that oil. Yeah. And so that's why now they're like, oh, this election is not legit, blah, 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 this and that. I'm like, dude.
What, 15 million bounty in Maduro's head? If you find them to lead to his arrest, the U.S. will pay you $15 million for the information.
What are they going to arrest them for? For bailing? For fleeing the country?
They want to grab him and kill him so he doesn't talk.
Yeah, no shit, exactly. When I see that, that's like we talked about this a while back because we were talking about the color
quote unquote border czar. Vice President Harris was not a border czar.
Meantime, Vice President and border czar Kamala Harris facing some backlash.
What he said about Harris and immigration was not true. She was never appointed border czar.
And this will be her first visit to the U.S.-Mexico border region since she was appointed as the border czar by President Biden.
People gonna have to counter the misinformation. You already hear folks talking about the border czar. She wasn't the border czar.
President Biden tapped Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris, to be the border czar.
Now, she wasn't the border czar. That's what Republicans labeled her.
They were very critical of Kamala Harris, especially in her role as border czar.
Now what she's up against is folks lying about her border record, calling her a border czar.
Kamala Harris, who was appointed as the border czar.
The Biden team didn't declare her the border czar. They wanted her to work on kind of the root causes of immigration.
There has been so much criticism against Kamala Harris. You know, she was the border czar.
Calling her sort of the border czar, which wasn't necessarily the case.
So the border, if they weren't planning to address it in a major way, do not make her your border czar. She met with some of the Northern Triangle countries, but nothing has effectively changed.
Quote unquote.
They always
border czar.